Morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of Tulsa-Midtown. You all look beautiful. So, I'm getting over a little cold. I'm at the tail end. It's just been moving so slow. So I need your support. Sing really loud. If I stop singing, you guys keep singing. You don't ever know. All right, go ahead and stand with me. Let's place our hand on our hearts, entering into a time of reflection, of love, of peace, activating who we are within us. We are the I am. We don't need anything else but who we already are. The truth abides within our hearts, within our soul, within our mind, and we trust and let go in this moment. We trust and let go in this moment. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. I am as God. I am a light in this world. It's who I am. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. One more time. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. I am, oh, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am. Oh, I'm beautiful just the way I am. I am. I have everything I need. I am. I am, I am, I am. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am, I am, I am. Really feel this. I am in my heart. I am. I am. I am, I am, I am. I am. I'm in truth here. I am. I have love here. I am. I am loved. I am loved. I am. I am. I am. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. I am as God created me. I am. So love, love, I speak only love, love, love. I speak only love from the morning's first light to the last star at night. Let my words speak only love. Peace, peace, peace. I speak only peace, peace, peace. I speak only peace from the morning's first light to the last star at night. Let my words speak only peace. again. And love, love, I speak only love, love, love. I speak only love from the morning's first light to the last star at night. Let my life speak only love. Let's sing that love again. Love, love, I speak only love, love, love. I speak only love from the morning's first light. Last star, let my life speak only love. Let my life, everything in my life speak only love. Let my life speak only love. You all sound beautiful this morning. You are loved. Give yourself a hug. Tell someone they're loved. Tell someone we're so glad you're here. Thank you for being here with us. You may be seated.
I think we need to applaud, don't you?
Oh, yeah. What a way to kick off the service this morning. I want to welcome you, whether you're here in person or online. My name is Renny, and I am fortunate to be your worship coordinator today. And what a joy, what a privilege, my heart is so overflowing just to see all of y'all and to be able to experience this second Sunday in November. Yeah, it's so good to see you. And if you are new here, we want to welcome you. We have a Connect card that's in the pew. You know, when I see these cards, I thought, well, we forgot to pick up the trash. No, that's on purpose. And if you want to fill that out, put it in the offering bag later. There's a place for put your email address so you can receive our monthly newsletter via email at 2 o'clock on Thursdays. A place for your phone number where we can text you to let you know what's going on. And I promise you, we do not abuse that, sell your information or anything like that. We just want to welcome you into this family. So just welcome. Also, if you are a person that has a cell phone, I invite you right now to check it. You know, I say this every time I'm up here, and then, you know, and invariably someone's cell phone goes off, and unfortunately sometimes it's mine. So I just thought, I don't think mine is turned off, so I'm going to be doing that immediately. And so please make sure it's in the silent position, or, you know, turn it off if you want to. Whatever feels best for you. Okay, so what's going on? Well, once again, we're so pleased to have Rev.Shanna with us, right? And she'll be delivering our message of sorts. All this month we're talking about being thankful, and what a wonderful time it is to be thankful. And look at all the things we're thankful for: growth, opportunities, connections, and new members. Let's give it up for the new members. We are bringing in many new members today, and that's going to be an integral part of the service today, so we're really looking forward to that. Yes, look at all those folks. Wow. So, what's better than bringing in new members? Let's all get together and eat, right? So this is what's going to happen next week. Out in the foyer, there is a sign-up sheet for you to write down what you would like to bring for our Thanksgiving dinner that we're going to have a few days early, a week from today, along with our town hall meeting. Now, this is going to be really important because I think Rev.Shanna is going to some sort of conference, and she's going to just be bubbling over with new ideas and inspiration, and so you don't want to miss out on that. But sign up. The church is providing the turkey, so we need to be responsible for the side dishes. So Doesn't that sound like fun? It's always good when we get together, right? So let's honor this time that we have right now and just take a pause as we go into a more contemplative part of our service as Ben comes and reads for us the daily word.
Good morning, everyone. It's so good to be back. Today's word is faith. Let us all affirm together. Faith heals, prospers, blesses, and sustains me. Sometimes I wish I had a way of looking into the future and knowing what to expect. But even though I cannot know how the future might unfold, I can still be prepared for it through the power of my faith. Having faith means I have unwavering fidelity to spiritual truth. My faith is my anchor, keeping me steady during shifty worldly circumstances and focused not on the things of the world, but on the power of spirit. My faith keeps me steadfast in the midst of uncertainty, inventive when met with stagnation, and adaptable when faced with changing circumstances. I turn my attention to God and feel my soul illumined by my belief that everything is working for good. I align with this truth and go forth blessed by my faith. Our scripture is from 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Faith heals, prospers, blesses, and sustains me. Thank you, God. Amen.
Thank you, Ben, and Renny, and Sharla. Thank you so much. Faith. It's the element of our spiritual life that can move mountains, that can foster healing, that can bring us home. Faith has been utilized in several groups of people we honor this month, our veterans and Native Americans, first peoples to this country. Last night, I had a dream, and in that dream, I talked with my Uncle Larry. Now, Uncle Larry has been gone in the spirit world for many years, and I don't have any of his medals up in my home, but I do have a purple heart hanging in my hallway that belonged to my Pop Warner, Mark's daddy. Both of those men had faith in their connection to home. When I wake up every morning, one of the first things I see is a dream catcher hanging beside my bed. It was a gift to me from a Native American sister after I had communed with the spiritual leader of the 𝗧𝘂𝗹𝗀𝗪 tribe up near Grove, Oklahoma. The Native people in this country, much like our veterans, have the faith that they will always return home. And they acknowledge that home is where they gather. We have that faith too. Our spiritual sight reminds us that home is not the external world of form. Our home is here. Our heart, our divine connection, this always leads us home. And as you take a deep breath, allow your eyes to gently close. Center your mind and your thoughts on your heart. Feel that gentle beat. It beats gently like a drum, but not a drumbeat of war. This is a drumbeat of peace. A drumbeat of longing, a drumbeat of return, a drumbeat of home. focus on that gentle beat. Focus your thoughts on home, and as we sit for a few minutes in the silence, know always that your heart will lead you home. And as you breathe in, open your eyes. Know that our heart will always lead us home. And today, as we finish up our meditation, I have a poem to share with you. It's a poem about awakening by 𝗨𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀. Why wait for your awakening? The moment your eyes are open, seize the day. Would you hold back when the beloved beckons? Would you deliver your litany of sins like a child's collection of seashells, prized and labeled? No, I can't step across the threshold, you say, eyes downcast. I'm not worthy. I'm afraid. My motives aren't pure. I'm not perfect. Surely I haven't practiced nearly enough. My meditation isn't deep and my prayers are sometimes insincere. I still chew my fingernails and the refrigerator isn't clean. Do you value your reasons for staying small more than the light shining through the open door? Forgive yourself. Now is the only time you have to be whole. Now is the sole moment that exists to live in the light of your true self. Perfection is not a prerequisite for anything but pain. Please, oh please, don't continue to believe in your disbelief. This is the day of your awakening. And our faith will surely lead us home. And so it is.
As we're in this state of openness, I just want to do something a little bit different. Get in touch with the power of our voices. As you all know, I'm sure your voice is so powerful. It is the exact signature frequency of you. It has so much power to shift and change things as you release it, activate it. So let's hold a place of gratitude in our hearts. And we're just going to release, what are we thankful for? You can sing it or speak it. I'm so grateful. It doesn't have to be in tune or any certain tune. Let's just release our voices. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Release it from your heart. That's all that matters. I'm so thankful for this day. I'm so thankful. Oh, even when I'm in pain, the light comes, the love comes. I'm so grateful. Oh, we lift our voices together. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. As a prayer from your heart. I'm so grateful. Oh, I let the tune of love flow through me. I let the tune of gratefulness flow through me. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude below me, to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, yeah. Gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Just say everything you're grateful for. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for this church. I'm grateful for each one of you. I'm grateful for healing. I'm grateful for love. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
And with hearts full of thankfulness, right? Can we all say thank you? Yeah, let's all say thank you. Hearts full of gratitude. Now, if you guys will excuse me a moment, I am having a microphone malfunction here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this figured out. Oh, ooh, technology. Ain't it grand? Okay, I think I'm back together here. Maybe not. Together enough. Okay. Don't have to be perfect, do we? Nah. We just have to be present. We don't have to be perfect. We have to have heart. Pure heart. That's the point. Perfection, if you're looking for perfection, yeah. So what are we thankful for today? Oh, that's been so beautiful, right? What are we thankful? You just got to say, oh, I'm thankful for this. What are you thankful for? New growth, new opportunities, new connections, new members. Today we're celebrating 14 new members to our spiritual community. That's a lot. And in a little bit, you're going to get a chance to say hello. They're going to get a chance to come up to the front and say hello. Some of them, you will notice, will be familiar faces. They wanted to make it kind of official. I kind of think of it like when you were dating, you know, and you got a promise ring. And that promise ring said, I kind of like you. We're kind of okay. Let's, you know, kissy, kissy. And then you get an engagement ring and it's like, oh, we're getting a little more serious here. And then finally the big day arrives and you make that commitment and you go, yeah, let's build a life together. It's kind of like that. These are the people who say, we want to grow together in a spiritual community, like-minded people, like-minded, walking together, spiritually together. So, some of the members have come back to Oklahoma from faraway places. Some are new to Unity, some are coming from other belief systems. For all, we say, welcome home. Welcome to a place where you're loved and accepted just the way you are. We say that to our little ones every Sunday. Say that to each other. You're welcome here just the way you are. Your hair doesn't matter, your skin color doesn't matter, your clothes, your money, that does not matter. What matters is the beautiful, holy inside, and that's that perfect place. We love you just the way you are. But before they come up to say howdy in just a moment, I want to talk to you about a buzzword, a phrase that's been increasingly used over the last 5 years. And this buzzword is important to us because of what we've been doing in the last couple of months. We've been talking a lot about positivity, about mindset. We've talked about prosperity and healing and growth and how positivity makes a difference. But over the last 5 years, there's been a big buzzword in psychology, in blogs, in the medical community, and that buzzword is toxic positivity. And I don't like using the word toxic, so I think of it as unhelpful positivity. So I want to look a little bit at the difference because I want to make sure that we, as we talk about positive mindset, we're talking about it in a very helpful way. So this unhelpful positivity is when we put pressure on ourselves or on someone else with positive statements. When we try to minimize or eliminate somebody's pain, trying to be unrealistic about the circumstances. Okay. And I want to make sure that we're talking to ourselves in a way that is helpful to ourselves and a way that is helpful to other people too. So that's why we're discussing this. Prosperity, healing, laughter, thankfulness, 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 how important that is to our life. Last week, I challenged you to find 2 things every day, all month long, 2 things every day for which to be thankful for. One of those things is going to be happy, easy breezy, because, you know, pumpkin spiced everything. It's good to be thankful for that. The leaves are turning gorgeous colors. It's cooler. Hello, I'm thankful for that. It's about time to, you know, get the fireplace ready and sit down with a new book or a cup of hot tea. I am thankful for that. It's easy to be thankful for those things. That's easy. But the challenge was to be thankful for the difficult things in life too. That's a bit harder, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot harder. It's a lot to ask, I know, to ask you to be thankful for the difficult aspects of life, for the tragedies, for the pain, for the struggle. And this is where the issue of unhelpful positivity comes in. I did not ask you to pretend that everything is okay. I asked you to be thankful. And there's a big difference. The phrase toxic positivity kicked up during the days of COVID. The subject was in a lot of magazines, lots of blogs, because people everywhere were feeling bleak. They were feeling like it was the new dark ages. I even read a blog post that compared COVID to the new bubonic plague. It's like, oh my gosh, Renaissance, dark ages, bubonic plague. Yeah, there was a lot of depression and anxiety and fear, unhelpful rhetoric going around. And I got to thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful if that image of good vibes only, was your constant mantra, that no negative thought ever entered your mind, that you were like, blissed out all the time. Wouldn't that be great? That would be great until maybe, your beloved pet dies. It's kind of hard to feel that when your pet dies, or someone is diagnosed with something tragic. Somebody is diagnosed with a disease or a disorder that's going to impact their body and their life. Or you watch the news and you get scared at scenes of destruction and war and terror and pestilence and famine. It's hard to be thankful for that. It's hard to think good thoughts when you're experiencing difficult things. So I want you to know this. It is 100% okay to feel all the feelings you feel. Breathe in. Breathe out. It is okay to feel everything that you feel. Anger, fear, it is okay to feel them. It's not okay to stay stuck in them, but it is absolutely okay to feel them. Give yourself permission to feel bad when the bad happens, to hurt when someone you love hurts. It's okay to feel that. Of course, we hurt when our friends get diagnosed with illness or a car wreck sends someone to the hospital. Of course we hurt. Of course. And when that happens to us, of course we feel awful. It's 100% okay to feel all the feels. To expect that the only feeling we'll ever have again in our life is happiness is not realistic. We live here in the world, a form of the body, of the ego, and sometimes it is a real hell on earth. I know that. And yet I asked you to be thankful for all. Unhelpful positivity happens in relationships of all sorts. We can be on the receiving end. I'm sure that at some point in your life, you've had somebody in your family or a friend say, just get over it. Toughen up. Quit whining. Anybody heard that? Right. Everybody. We often tell ourselves that. We speak harsher to ourselves than we do to other people. Quit that. Quit it. We put unhelpful demands on ourselves to only focus on the positive. It creates an unhelpful inner dialogue and can increase anxiety and depression. So first and foremost, always give yourself grace. Now, you guys have heard me say that several times, that I give you grace and I ask for grace. So what do I mean? We're going to go to the Oxford Dictionary and actually look, what is the definition of grace? And there are two definitions. It's a noun. The first one is like simple elegance or refinement, grace. I didn't trip when I came up the stairs, I'm thankful for handrails. We show grace, right? But it's the second definition that's the most important. Courteous goodwill. I give you grace. At least he has the grace to admit his mistakes. Courteous, this goodwill. Graciousness, civility, decorum, decency, propriety, self-respect. I give you grace, and you give me grace. When we give grace to each other, we choose and act in a way that's accepting, that's loving, that makes the assumption that the other person is doing their best. And I make that assumption with every one of you. I make that assumption that you're doing the best all the time. I look at each and every person in this spiritual community with goodwill, courteous goodwill. And some of you don't make it easy. Okay, that's a joke. That's a joke. It's only Mark who doesn't make it easy. And y'all know that's a joke too, because you already know Mark. He's a sweetie. But as we give grace to each other, as we do that, we give grace to ourselves. That means that you can feel the full range of emotions. You can feel all the feels. You can be okay. You can feel that. You can sit with someone who feels that. You can feel all the feels. But you still have that big old love loop in action, right? It's okay because it's always going to be okay. This is where, as a community of spiritual seekers, that deep wellspring, that ever-expanding chalice of consciousness that gets bigger and bigger, that's where it comes into play. When life brings you sadness or difficult times, you can tap into the reality that's behind the reality. You can look at physical situations not just with physical eyes, but with your spiritual eyes too. You can feel all the feels. You can still know that it's all for your good, for your growth, for your spiritual awakening. And when you come to that point in your life where you can look at the difficult times and know there is a spiritual lesson there, then you can breathe into those difficult times the breath of divinity. And you may have to do that with every breath that you take, because I know some of you are facing difficult challenges. That's how you can experience difficulties in life and still be thankful. It's helpful positivity, the acknowledgement of the spiritual reality that is behind the physical circumstances. Helpful positivity, because that is the path of spiritual growth. And you don't walk that path alone. That's the true beauty of being a part of a spiritual community like Unity, like here. You don't walk that path alone. We are all spiritual seekers here. All of us are spiritual seekers. I am too. And we're a part of that opportunity to rise and continue to rise, continuously rise, creating that chalice that grows bigger and bigger and those love loops. And as we rise, we help each other to do the same. That beautiful love loop I've been talking about for several months, I'm never going to stop talking about it, because that is a spiritual truth. It is a deep spiritual truth that you can hinge your life on, you can connect to forever, and know that as life kicks you down, as difficult things happen, you rise. You send love out, you just keep it going. Keep that love loop going at all times, and thankfulness is a huge part of that. That's that whole idea of a love loop. And I want you to understand, don't think for 1 minute that I don't need that love loop too from you, because I do. I need it too. I need your prayers, your thoughts, your words, your deeds. I need those too. If you're not praying for me, start, will ya? There are some challenges here, There are serious challenges here. Pray for me too. I need that. I need that love loop coming right back at me, right? I give, you give. We give to each other in thoughts, words, and deeds. I face challenges and difficulties that you will never hear me speak of, because I won't give them head space or heart space. And I know you face unspoken challenges too. I know it. That's why every good action we take in thought, word, and deed makes a difference. And the blessings you spread in this community will keep growing. And the blessings I spread, the seeds I plant in this community, will be growing long after I'm gone. This I know. We're a community of spiritual seekers. And we're assured that as we seek, as we continue to seek, we will find. We're assured that as we knock, as we keep on knocking, the door will be opened. This we know, and we don't do it alone. So I'm thankful today for new growth, new opportunities, new connections, and new members. So we're going to put a slide up that's got the names of all of our new members. And I'm going to call them each by name. Now, not all of them could be here today, but we're going to call all of them by name. And as I do, I'd like you guys to come up. We're going to just gather right here. And I called each of the new members and told them, hey, you have a chance to say something about your spiritual life, about why you want to be a part of a spiritual community. So everyone's going to get a chance to say howdy and for us to get to know them better. So, Betty Boning. Yes, come on up. Victor Brocht. Alan Demers, Lisa Demers, Sharla Ember, Ben Ihloff, Johnny Frank, Mark Madeja. I don't know if I said your name right, Mark. You'll have to correct me. Vicki Gettings, Beatrice Gonzalez. I don't know if Miss Beatrice made it in today. Anthony Perez, Eugenia Slayton, Ruth Spires, and Rachel Tangway. Okay. So I'm going to come on down over here. We're going to start over here on the side, and I'm going to just hand this microphone. We're going to take a moment for each of them to say something, to talk about their spiritual life. We're going to start here with Miss Ruth. Hi, Miss Ruth.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
So tell us a little bit about, your spiritual walk and why you want to be a part officially.
My spiritual walk began in the early 70s, but I have, because of one little incident, I have chosen never to become a member. But I like the energy here, so I changed my mind.
Thank you, Ruth. So there's a little certificate for each member. I want to show you guys, each of our new members. Inside, there is a statement from Charles Fillmore, a statement of faith. There's a little pamphlet from Mother Myrtle Fillmore about healing, and from our poet laureate, James Dillett Freeman, the prayer for protection. So each of you have that in your little packet. Okay, we're gonna just pass the talking stick down. This is Eugenia.
Hello. I came back to Tulsa after living in California for 43 years. I was a very active member of the Unity Church in Santa Maria. And prior to that, I lived in Vancouver, Canada, and I was on the board of Science of Mind. It was called the Celebration of Life Center. And I moved back here, and it was like 1 week of looking around going, did I make a serious mistake? I went to my sister's non-denominational church, and I said something about Buddha, that da-da-da. They looked at me like I was scary, right? And I'm just going, okay. So when I started seeking, because I did actively seek a Unity church here, or Science of Mind, and I found this church, and I came, my soul, my heart sighed, and I'm going, I'm home. I'm home.
Thank you, Eugenia. Okay, Vicki.
Hi, I'm Vicki, and I think all my life I've been on a spiritual journey, and went down some wrong roads, came back, and I came because I saw that you guys were offering the Course of Miracles, and I had no idea that there were other, I'll say, kind of weird people like me in the world that believe like I believe. I made my own religion, I thought, and now I have found a church home, and I love it. I'm so thankful.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vicki. Okay,
Hi,
Mark.
good morning. I'm Mark. And hi. I'm glad the word seeker has been used so often this morning, because I don't think that there's anybody sitting there that has not been down a very divergent spiritual path,
Yes.
unsatisfied perhaps with what we had been told, where we had been raised, seeking more. My spiritual path led me to Tulsa, seemingly 150 years ago, to go to a Bible training center. And while my spiritual journey, like many of yours, has been just all over the board, I became familiar with Unity in my late 20s. And one thing that I've realized the last week in thinking about saying something is that Unity's consistency has been exactly that. Their message hasn't changed, meaning that you are free. We are free to be who we are.
Yep.
We're going to be accepted here no matter what. That was the same back in the 70s as it is today. So it's good to be back. Thank you.
Spiritual truth, the same always.
Hi, I'm Joni. I'm Mark's wife, and this is my second go-around here at Unity. I gave up religion when I was 10 when my father would not let me get baptized in the church I wanted to, and I go, well, I'll show you, I'm just not going to do it. And so my whole adult life has been free and unburdened with the box of Christianity. And so when Mark came and we started talking, I'm going to pass this on because I think I talked loud enough.
Oh, yes, for Zoom, yes.
Oh, and so when Mark came along, we talked about finding that spiritual path together, and we came into this door, and Renny Berry was our greeter. And that day I wept because I found that journey to begin with.
Yeah.
And how I look at Unity's message, I've had an awesome opportunity of having a great amount of psychotherapy. And this is psychotherapy for my soul.
For the soul, I love it.
Thank you.
Hi, Lisa. I'm going to step this way as I get out of the way. Lisa.
So I am Lisa, and my spiritual journey probably has been a bit of a roller coaster. I won't go into all the details, but for a long time I was attending a church and went with my family and my children, and I just didn't buy it. You know, I sat there and I'm like, okay, not really. And about, I think it was about 10 years ago, by again, I'm sure a love loop, matter of circumstance, I landed at Unity, because we moved back here 2 years ago, but I landed at a Unity in Norwalk, Connecticut, and that was I found my spiritual home there in the Unity thought. It felt correct, it felt right, and it was great. I grew so much. It is also good mental health and emotional health, in addition to spiritual health. And I was single, and then I met someone, and we hadn't been going out very long, and he said to me, so you keep talking about this place, Unity. Are you ever going to ask me to go with you? And I said, oh, yeah, sure. Anybody can come. Come on, come with me. Because I think we shy away from the proselytizing and that sort of thing. So anyway, long story short, we ended up getting married about 5.5 years ago, and he's home visiting now. So when you see Al again, you can ask him his story. But I'm so happy to be here, to be in our spiritual home in Tulsa.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I'm going to hand that to you. I'm going to hand you that for Alan, too. Okay, Betty.
Hi, I'm Betty, and I kind of happened on this place with Vicki on the Course in Miracles, and I've changed churches. I was raised Catholic and went to a Baptist church for a long time, went to Asbury United Methodist for a long time. I think why I've changed churches in the past, they kind of get too big, and then I find something smaller. But this church, the last church I went to was non-denominational, and there were some other issues, and then I quit for a while. So I'm glad that I came back here, or that I found this through Course in Miracles, and everybody's just so accepting, and I'm glad to be here.
Oh, thank you, Betty. Okay, Victor.
Good morning, I'm Victor. After I moved to Tulsa last year, I began looking for a spiritual home. And I had visited Unity churches in other places I lived and was impressed by the meld of spiritual traditions. So I came here to visit, and I was impressed by how welcoming this place is and inclusive, and I believe it's a great place to continue my journey to grace. Yeah. Two things I am thankful for are the children's blessings every service, and the peace song, which has always been a goal of mine. So I'm grateful to have found Unity Midtown.
Oh. Thank you, Victor. Okay, Sharla,
Hi.
here's the stranger lineup. Who are these people?
Right. I'm Sharla. I actually am grateful to have had a spiritual connection since I was a kid. My dad was a pastor, and even though it was in the traditional Christian church, very religious, I still had a really genuine connection to God, and was a genuine seeker for many, many years. And then I became disillusioned, and God pushed me out, said, it's time to go. There's more things for you. I left the church in 2003 and had an identity crisis because that was all I had ever known. And that really started my journey looking for community and looking for where are these people that are asking these questions and wondering about the things I'm wondering about, because I don't know where they are. Where are you? So I tried different places but had never found anything. And then I think around 2017, I was invited to start subbing here every once in a while, maybe every 4 to 5 months. I would come and lead worship. But I was very reluctant to become a part of a church because I had grown up every single Sunday, every single Wednesday. I had been a worship leader also when I got into my adult ages. And so it took me from 2017 till maybe 2021. We just felt the draw to become, we started learning more about the Fillmores, learning more about what Unity was all about. It's in our neighborhood, so we thought, well, this just makes sense, and found our community, and the rest is history.
That's right. Thank you, Sharla. I'm going to hand that to you, Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben. So we kind of come from opposite ends of the spectrum and kind of meet in this spiritual place. I was raised in this, I guess you'd call it agnostic family, but it was very, very loving and very free and very open, and a lot of diversity at the schools I went to. My mom was very focused on that. And it's because of that love I experienced as a child, and I know how fortunate I am for that, really. That at night I started to have these experiences talking to an invisible entity, I guess you might call it, that I call God now. And it took me a year or two to really think, am I, both voices? Am I schizophrenic? What's going on here, right? And I developed this relationship. I didn't have a dad around as a kid, and so God, who I believe is non-gender, but took on the role of a father for me and started guiding me, and I started to really trust this voice, and that became the guiding voice in my life and really, really important to me. And I never really felt a part of a church. I've been to a few different ones, and I never felt really any real home there. And standing here in line, hearing all the beautiful things, I realized that's what I love about this church, is the exact same thing I love about my family that I'm grateful for, is this openness and love and freedom of expression to find God on your own terms. And that's really beautiful. And I cherish that about this place, and I love it. It's a church of attraction, not promotion here. We're not telling people how to think. We're just being the love. Yeah. And while I want to see all these seats get filled, I'm happy if it just stays how it is too, because I love you guys, everybody in this room. Yeah. So,
the people that are here need to be here, and the people that are coming need to be here too.
Exactly, and we welcome you if but it's going to happen organically, just like that story, and that's how it's happening. And it's in our neighborhood. It really is just amazing, and we are so. I look forward. I literally get giddy on Sunday morning to come in here and be with you guys, and Renny, of course, and play music, and also I'll just end with this.
And pray and hang
talking
out.
about what the children. That really meant a lot to me when I hear these children say, "I behold the Christ in you, and we behold the Christ in us," and that we behold Christ in one another. And bring that presence into the world and experience that every Sunday. I mean, man, That
It's
is, I'm
beautiful.
not waiting until I die. I'm doing it every Sunday when I come in here.
Right.
So glad to be here.
Exactly. Anthony.
I'm Anthony. Some of you know who I am. The Reverend asked today if we would pray for her. I can't say that I recall the times that I prayed for her, but I can recall the times that I've texted her. And I'm going to read a text that I sent. Paraphrase is short. Unity, dear Rev.Shanna, Unity is a compatible and safe haven, comfortable and safe haven for those who enjoy a welcoming place to worship and hear a unifying message. I've enjoyed large faith-based communities during my 7 decades. I also enjoy Unity. I enjoy feeling welcomed or missed. I do look toward Sundays and feel uplifted by a welcoming, extended family of friends who wish me well. We're most fortunate to have you, Rev.Shanna. And I do feel fortunate to be included.
Thank you, Anthony. Hey, Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Some of you may know me, you know my son, 𝗂𝗃. And I've kind of come to Unity. I went to the one in Springfield, Missouri, very briefly. And I went on a very hard path, and I came back to Tulsa, which is where I'm from. And something just connected me. They're always calling, always calling. That's how I see things, dreams, music. I got really, really entranced with the beautiful music that Unity has here. But if I could pinpoint why I'm here, I would say it's because of the beautiful people, my community of people that are like-minded, because no other church that I've been to has been able to combine mind, body, and soul. And it's that aura that's around all of us that connects us to each other and brings that community in so that we can continue to be better people and continue on.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. I love 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 you.
And I have something to say.
Yes.
See the beautiful light that has been going through these windows? I
Yes.
have never seen it here before. So this beautiful light is sending us some beautiful messages.
Absolutely. Let's give a great welcome. Let's stand. And you guys are welcome to take your seat. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a great big love loop, right? It's just a great big love loop. We're so grateful, so thankful. Oh, I love it so much. So we're kind of short on time, so we're going to welcome our kids in just a moment and give them all that blessing. But I do want to let you know, with our prayer box, that every prayer that goes in there is a part of our heart. It's a part of this church's heart. All the prayers that go in the box are anonymous. If you want to pray with me, if you have a request, you can call the church. You can send me an email. My email is Rev.Shanna@TulsaUnity.org. And you can call and be a part of that. So I love to pray with people, and I love to sit in meditation with you. This is also the time in our service when we share our financial gifts. So we're going to have the ushers come forward. We want to acknowledge those who give online or who mail their gifts into the church. And as you hold your gift in your hand today or in your heart, let's affirm together. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, for so it is. Amen.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
We give and we receive as a spiritual community together. Let's pray. Father, Mother God, we join together in gratefully receiving offerings of love. We bless them. We see them multiplied as they go forth to accomplish our mission of love, love, and more love. We know Spirit is the source of all we receive and all we accomplish, and so it is. Amen. Let's welcome in our kiddos.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
Hello, Miss Jessica.
Good morning.
Good morning. What'd you guys do today?
Well, today we had just a few, so I spent some time kind of getting to rebalance where we're at, so make sure that I'm hitting them where they need to be. And we worked on some meditation with a almost 3-year-old, so it worked out pretty good.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's bless our children together, shall we? You guys ready? We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. God loves you, and we love you just the way you are. And let's receive our blessing from the children.
All right, nice smile. Here we go. Congregation, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. God loves you, and we love you.
Just the way we are. Let's all rise. Let's join together and sing our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family of let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be my moment now. With every step I take, please be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Let's join together in our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And may you awaken to the divine presence in you. Go out there. Make those love loops. Love each other. Come join us in our community of spiritual seekers. Peace and blessings to you all.